2. Give it 3 guesses.
Rodney, Herbert.
I'll give you a clue.
Frank, stop it. It tickles. Oh. Good morning.
Good morning.
How'd you sleep?
Happy. For the first time in, how long has it been? 2 years.
Isn't that incredible? I mean, after all of that time, how it can just seem so right and so natural?
It's because we never stopped. Nothing has ever changed. I loved you then, I love you now. And I don't think there was a single minute during the entire whatever number of months it was that we were apart that I didn't love you.
Oh, I am so glad. And I'm so relieved.
Relieved?
Mm-hmm.
How?
Because I feel now I can just let myself love you completely. I can admit to myself that you were never out of my heart or my mind, and I can welcome you with everything that I am.
All that fighting. How did we ever get into it? This is all I ever wanted.
Well, we have it now. Mm-hmm. And that's all that's important.
Nothing's ever going to separate us, Jill. You and I and Edmund and little John are going to be together. I promise.
I don't need promises.
Oh, but I have to make them. Because if I had my way, we'd go down to Maryland or someplace and get married today. All right, I know. We both know that isn't possible. So at least I can promise you that I'll manage to be husband and father, and we'll be together the exact same way that my mother and Da have been.
For a lifetime?
Mm-hmm. At the very least.
Oh, I love your promises.
Oh, and I love you.
You want to know something? Now that we have all of this back again, I'm going to want to see you very often.
Wild horses couldn't drag me away.
What about the U.S. Senate? What about your own ambition? What about Ray Woodard?
Jill, I am ambitious. I admit that. I want a lot. But I want the Senate, but am I wrong for wanting you too? I'm aware right now that I have a 9 o'clock breakfast meeting. And that's why I woke you up, so we would have a little time together. But I'll always come back to you. If I have to fight 100 men, I'll always come back.
Herbert? Rodney?
No,
Stephen?
I'm serious.
Charlie?
I'll come back to you for the rest of my life. Because I love you. And we deserve.
Okay. I'm just so glad that we are together again.
I want to stay together.
Your credit
to me, Mama.
Bobby was real bad to me. Now, you said he's my big brother. He has to take care of me. Mama, I'm scared to walk to school by myself. You think one of the Ryans will walk with me? No, they don't like me anymore, and I'm scared.
Delia, I thought I'd come by and look in on you. Are you all right?
Roger, what do you want?
I phoned the Ryan apartment early this morning. They said that you were here, and it occurred to me that you might be upset.
Yes, because you made me tell Patty everything, you and Faith. Why did you do that, Roger?
Delia, I simply made you finish what was clearly already begun. Is it all over?
Everything is over.
Look, I know this might be hard for you, but maybe if you try to see it as a fresh beginning instead of an ending...
Is that what I should do?
Delia, if you're going to play games
Are you mad at me because I'm sad?
Honey, I am not mad at you. I am concerned about you.
Because I have lost everything because of you. Because of you and Faith, I have lost Pat, and I've lost the Ryans, and I've lost Bobby. I have lost a home, the only home I was safe in, and everybody hates me.
Delia, I know that this is a very bad time for you.
Bad time, very.
But it doesn't have to be as bad as you think. Now, all of your life, you have been depending on the Ryans and Pat to do things for you that you can do yourself. You've been afraid that something terrible would happen if they weren't here to take care of you.
They're all gone. All.
Delia, you are a very competent little lady. Now, once you realize that nothing bad is going to happen, well, it can begin to be the best time of your whole life.
Why did I lose my baby?
I don't know.
Is it because I'm a bad person?
No, Dee.
Because if I had my baby, everything would be all right. Patty would be a wonderful father, and he would love it. And Mae would visit all the time, and little John would stay with us. And everything would be all right.
Delia, it's not a good idea to cling to the past.
You know, I was going to call my baby Patrick or Patricia, depending on whether it was a girl or a boy. Do you think Patrick or Patricia is waiting for me in heaven?
They could be.
Oh, no, I'm never going to get to heaven, and I've lost my baby, too.
Delia, I did not come here to be manipulated or scolded. I simply came here to see how you were and offer you a little bit of advice.
What kind of advice?
I think that you could use some professional help. Now, Al Pagano likes you very much, and he feels that it would be to your benefit to go into therapy.
Would it help me get Patty back?
It would make you understand that you can go on living without him.
Oh, no, I can't.
Look, honey, this is starting to make me mad. Do you have enough food in the house?
Mm-hmm.
And do you have enough money?
Mm-hmm.
And would you consider going over to see Al, who can help you?
All right.
Fine. Fine. Look, if things really get rough, you can always give me a call.
Sure, that's why you're leaving.
Delia, there is nothing that I can do for you. You have to do it for yourself. Look, I'll always be at the other end of the phone, okay?
Okay. Mama, do you think I should see Dr. Pagano?
I'm still upset about Delia.
I'm still so upset about the whole business. I found myself waking up this morning still telling her off.
Same here. Everything that I didn't say to the girl keeps spinning through my brain. So much so it woke me from a sound sleep.
We have been taken advantage of, lady. That's a fact.
Not telling Patrick that she lost the baby, but using it to trick him into marrying her. When she knew that he loved Faith.
It's crazy. It's just crazy.
Oh, lies and more lies and more lies on top of it.
When I think of us, just walking her through room after room, holding her by the hand. Waiting on her, hand and foot.
Well, at least the truth's out now.
Well, I was the one who kept sticking up for her. Remembering how she was when she first came into our lives, trying to take it all into consideration.
I don't understand it, John. I just don't understand it.
You don't understand what?
Well, it's true, Dee did have a sad, pathetic childhood. What with her father off in the hospital for that terrible long time and then coming home to die by inches. And her mother, poor woman, you know, to put food on the table and a roof over their heads, working herself into an early grave. Leaving Dee with Bob to raise her, but...
I remember. She used to come into the bar. Couldn't have been more than 7. Traipsing after Mary or Siobhan. Eyes as big as saucers. Never said a word. Huh.
But other people have terrible childhoods, so they don't turn out like that. So, what is it? What is it? What is it that made her the dishonest human being she is?
I don't understand it.
I mean, what she's been doing these past months, that is way beyond the realm of ordinary behavior. I think it's gotten worse recently.
How do you mean worse?
Well, when she was married to Frank, she was childish and demanding. Sometimes so much I wanted to wring her neck.
Well, he wanted to wring her neck on several occasions.
But this business with Patrick, that's another thing entirely. What could have been going through the girl's head? To think that she could deceive so many people, the people that loved and cared for her all the years.
Well, she is out of our lives now.
John, she's not. That's her son upstairs living with us. And as far as the church is concerned, she's still married to Francis.
Well, she's not going to be part of this family like she once was.
Oh, indeed she is not. Oh, the way she used me to support Patrick's marrying her. Oh, when I think of Faith, 1 minute engaged to Pat and the next minute being asked to step aside. Oh, it's too cruel. It's just too selfish. But you know what really hurts me? It's that I really did try to be that girl's mother for so many years. And what I thought was there between us couldn't have been there at all. She fooled me that way, too.
She fooled all of us, darling.
But why, John? Why did she do it? I mean, not for the love of Patrick, certainly. I don't believe that for a minute. There's a desperation in the girl, deep down. I just don't understand what it is.
A doctor with
right, you.
Frank. You remember last night when you were talking about getting an annulment, maybe being married in the church?
Yeah?
I keep thinking that's taking an awful chance. I keep thinking that it's bound to attract attention and somebody is bound to say, hey, who's Edmund's father?
Jill, don't do that.
Don't what? Don't you see, I don't want you losing everything because of me.
Knowing that I have you, there is nothing that I can lose. Nothing.
What about the U.S. Senate?
What I'm trying to say is that we can have that, too. If I can get an annulment, then I can stand up before God, before the entire world and say, this is my woman. This is the woman that I love, my wife forever. And Edmund is my son, and you can either like it or lump it. And I have a feeling that that would be the end of it. But if I can't get an annulment, and we have to have a civil ceremony.
I know. We'll have to wait until after the election because of the Catholic vote.
Yes.
What do you think the chances are?
What, of our getting married?
No,
Very good.
no. Of the annulment.
Well, given Delia's emotional condition then and now, what, with one nervous breakdown on the record already and the hysterical blindness and on top of all the other things that she's done, I think I can make a case that she isn't entirely sane now and wasn't when I married her.
And would that mean that you would need Delia's cooperation?
I don't think so. In fact, her unwillingness to cooperate would be just one more illustration that her mind doesn't work rationally.
Oh, I'm not so sure about that.
Well, I don't think we need it. But anyway, Delia's cooperation is not the answer. It's to get that case before the Chancery and get some sort of reading on their reaction.
When do you think you can find that out?
Well, I have a jammed schedule today, but I can get over to see Father McShane.
I think you must be one hell of a lawyer. You have absolutely convinced me that you want to take a chance. And, I'm just getting a little impatient.
Oh. Well, I'll take that as a compliment.
Oh, I feel so good. I feel so good. Do you want to know why? Do you?
I bet you I can come up with a few suggestions why.
I bet you have a dirty mind, but I'm going to tell you why. Because finally, all of this indecision is gone. I know that you are really committed to me. And I'm committed to you. And I love you, and I trust you. And I feel so good and so happy that I want to scream and laugh out loud.
It's because we belong together. During all the time since you told me that Seneca was Edmund's father, it was the pain of being apart from you that caused me the most trouble. Because, Jill, really, I never stopped caring.
You put on a pretty good imitation.
Well, when you lose somebody you love with your whole soul, your whole being, it can make you unreasonable.
Yeah, I don't need any explanations. And I might have been, you know, just a little bit impossible at times.
Might have been.
Yes.
A little bit impossible. You were.
Oh, well, we're going to have plenty of time to make that up to each other. The only thing is, I hope we don't have to wait too long.
Jill, let's not think about waiting. Let's just think about being together as soon as possible.
Hello, Delia.
Hello.
Did you want something?
I want Dr. Pagano.
Al Pagano, the psychiatrist?
Yes, Roger said I should talk to him.
Oh, Roger, I see. Well, Delia, this is neurology, as I'm sure you know, since your husband has been in training here for almost 3 years.
Excuse me, but I would like to see Dr. Pagano, please.
He's downstairs in psychiatric. I think you should know the way, Delia.
Psychiatry. Sure.
You know, Delia, you've come to the 6th floor so often, I think you probably came here automatically.
I'm confused.
Then Al Pagano's the man for you to see.
Fine.
Delia, you know what time it is?
Time. Is time important?
Yeah, well, it's only a little before 8, and Al won't be on duty downstairs yet. He makes rounds from 8 until 9.
Fine, then I'll just wait here. Is that okay?
Yeah, I guess I don't see why not.
Dee, don't you think you made enough trouble for Pat?
Huh?
I mean, do you think you have to come up to neurology just hoping to bump into him, huh?
Is that what I'm doing?
Oh, come on. Drop the Ophelia routine. He found out a lot of stuff about you that he should have known for months. He doesn't want to see you, especially not around here.
I know he doesn't want to see me.
So listen, if you want to find Dr. Pagano, why don't you go down to his floor, find his office in the waiting area instead of hanging around here?
You're mad at me. You and Clem are mad at me.
Yeah. I think that anybody who cares about Pat would be mad at you right now, Dee, to say the least.
Dr. Pagano cares about Pat. Dr. Pagano is Patty's friend.
Well, this hospital is full of Pat's friends.
Yes. Everybody's Pat's friend. I think I should go now.
Yeah, I think you should.
Bucky. Bucky, you think she's all right?
Oh, probably not.
No, listen to me. No, listen, I mean it. And she really seems out of it.
Oh, come on. It's just one of her little numbers. Don't waste your sympathy.
Yeah, she looks like she doesn't even know her own name.
Yeah, well, there's been a lot of things going on lately. I'll tell you about them during the next break.
Yeah, well, I certainly hope she catches up with Al Pagano, because the way she's behaving, she could use a good psychiatrist right this minute.
Patty hates me. Everybody hates me. I think I should go away. That's what I'll do. I'll go away.